gonna take my hair down because it's hurting me. Talk, honey.
Priscilla's setting up something for the other camera.
It's Mystery Monday.
It's going to be decorating glass jars, recyclable jars.
Tell them what they need to have,
You
honey.
need a recyclable, well, any glass jar. You can use old glass.
Glass or plastic
white,
would work
blue,
too.
And tissue papers.
Any kind of paper.
And like you've got mulberry papers, tissue paper, ribbon, and all kinds of papers to decorate the jars with. As, you can even use like, depending on the pattern that's on it, you can use like kitchen towels or stuff like that. Yeah, like some of them have like embossed patterns on the towel. You can use that, and
with fairy lights.
And like with the towel as well, if you've got like felt markers or stuff, you can like use them to decorate the patterns in the towel. And she's got various different kinds of mulberry papers. That one's got, I think it's
Tissue paper,
butterflies
and a
on
real
it.
thin cloth.
And like this one,
cloth.
this packet here was actually gift wrapping, gift tissue for putting in gift bags. It's like tissue papers, all different colours. I think it came for possibly the Dollar Tree. So you can use all that kind. It's got like your rainbow of colours in it for decorating the vases.
Honey, would you come around here and just stand this one right here, please? Just walk right around there. Okay, we're gonna get started. So like Morton said, get glue, get a jar. It doesn't matter if this Morton. This. Set that right there, please. Just right there. Getting everything set up. Needs to go down, lower it. Lower it. There you go. We are going to start in just a minute.
Is that low enough?
Yeah. No, lower, sorry. Lower, lower. Lower, 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 lower.
That's as
there.
low as it goes.
That's great. Okay. All right, so here we go. Oh, honey, would you push that button there that says go live? Okay. So this is our first ever. Welcome, welcome to our very first ever.
Is that angled right? It's like back.
That's great. Welcome to our first ever Mystery Monday. Every Monday, we're going to take, Morton and I'm going to teach Morton how to do this. And we're going to take, hopefully things hopefully things you have, do you want to go just slide it right over, babe? We're going to take things that you have around your house, hopefully. So we save all of our glass jars. We save all of our glass jars. Honey, did you do it? Yeah, you did it. And we save all of our glass jars. And these are some of the ones that I have done. They really, really look the best when you put fairy lights in them. And I've done this before. Morton's going to set a couple of them over here. I'll show you a couple different styles. This is one that just has, this is just tissue paper and glue. This one is mulberry paper and glue. And it looks so beautiful when you put big lights, big fairy lights down.
I mean, you're looking for stuff to decorate. These, you pick them up at the local thrift stores.
This was a jar of olives, I think. And if you here's a little tip for your fairy lights. If you take a twig and wrap it around the twig, it won't fall all the way to the bottom. But these are great fairy lights because they're on wire, so you can crinkle them. And this one, we're not going to be doing this method tonight, but I want to show you this. What was that, honey?
My foot on the chair.
You didn't break the chair,
No.
did you? That sounded weird. So this is tissue paper that I put markers over, some little paint. Tissue paper, it can be toilet paper, it can be a napkin, but we're gonna show you a couple different things tonight. Okay, babe, set those out of the way. Now, Morton has never done this before. Morton's never done this before. And tonight, I want to do jars with kind of like a different, how can I say it? With a different purpose. These jars have a different purpose. I'm gonna move this right over here. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so these jars, honey, this one and this one, we're gonna start with these big ones. And I'm not gonna clean them, because guess what? I'm gonna smear glue all over them and put stuff all over them. And so are you, Martin. But these jars right here, these jars, they're gonna have, the purpose, honey, you gotta be real diligent with how you make yours, because
Yep.
guess what we're gonna put in them?
That's what this is, gift wrap tissue.
Yep, gift wrap tissue,
That's what somebody's saying they got.
anything you have, any kind of paper. Even if you print out photographs, as long as it's on a laser, so they won't smear from the glue. But honey, these jars, see how they have these big, look, you put your hand in there. These jars, I want these to be love jars. And I was gonna tell Morton that I wanted my jar, I wanted him to put little love notes to me in there, or things that he loved about me, or things that he had something to do with love. He went out, cut firewood, and he loved the fact that he didn't chop a tree down on himself. Something like that. And you know how people will say, write a little note and save it till the end of the year and read it, but I don't want to save it. I don't like to wait. So I want to make these little jars that we randomly just put little notes in, little love notes, and then just once in a while we'll dump the jars out. Let's keep them handy. Let's keep them real handy for us, right? And we can just pick out a paper and read it. I think that'd be sweet. What do you think of the idea?
It's like, you know, I didn't do anything like that. It's like,
Babe, but don't you think it's sweet?
yeah,
though?
it's sweet.
Martin, you're the most romantic.
Yeah, I got you a flux capacitor the day, is that not enough?
You did get me a flux capacitor, and they could be things of like the first thing I'm going to write on mine is I can't stare at Morton. Like I can't. Where are you going?
I'm going to get you your flux capacitor.
Oh, he's going to get the flux capacitor he gave me. Good. I don't want him to be here when I tell you this. This is a true story. I can't stare right at Morton's eyes. Like I can't look into his eyes without blushing. My cheeks get bright red. Morton has really, really deep brown eyes. And there's something about it and he doesn't know this, but when I look at his eyes, I just oh my goodness. He's bringing back this. This is a treasure that he brought me today.
Weirdo crown.
It's a weirdo crown.
Take your glasses
Martin. Oh my goodness. It is actually, this is really cool. But I'm not going to wear this as a weirdo crown, Morton.
No, you
But
wear it the other way up.
look. It could hold the jar. Oh, it's a jar holder. This is a total jar holder,
So you're not going to
babe.
travel in time with it?
I'm not traveling in time. This is going to be my little jar holder. Morton, this is a bittersweet vine that he brought in. You might not have this at home. Babe, this is forever. Let's make this jar together, okay? Let's make it together, and we'll just stick in our love notes. Look how perfect that is, honey. That was made for holding this. We'll work on this one together. How cool is this?
Or you could put it the other way up.
Let me see it on you. Come close. Come close.
It's like devil horns.
Do-do-do.
It's Loki.
Loki. No, it's going to be our jar holder. But right now it's going to sit back there. Oh, this guy. Okay. Let's do one together. You do half of the side and I'll do half of the side.
Right.
I'm going to do the half of the side and show him. I want to keep mine super simple. You can do things like this is like a cheesecloth material. I might actually wrap this over the whole thing. I think I might do this. No, I won't do it. We'll each do half and half side. So this is how you do it. Tissue paper, my love. Just a plain white piece, if you have plain white piece.
I think it's your yellow's your what?
Plain white. I think there's a plain white.
No,
No plain white? What's
Doesn't
the
it look like
whiter kind? The light, oh, there. Plain white. Tear it. Look how beautiful it looks with those. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna tear,
you just get punched in the face.
tear, crumple. Ooh. Oh my gosh, we're having the best day ever. I hope you're having an incredible Monday. And every Monday in January, maybe beyond, if you guys like it, if you watch the videos, if you enjoy it, we'll keep doing it. I want to get creative with you with things you probably have in your house. Do you remember what came in these? It was peaches, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Peaches. And the inside has surprise wood in it. I'm going to put these in here so we can see how they're going as we're going. So you take glue, babe. This is all you do. Take glue. And that little nibby thing is there. Get that little...
And this is just your cheap craft glue, white glue.
Yeah.
You get it anywhere, Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General.
So I'm gonna work on just a little section here. Just a little section here. Creek. And I'm gonna smear this. This is so fun. Come closer to me, my love.
She just likes getting manky.
I do like getting manky. Okay, now take a little piece. Put a little piece on. And this is where you can get creative. Look, you can scrunch it up. Let's do this one.
Hi there. All right, Bobby.
Let's do
And
this one.
who else was that? Belinda and Yoda.
Honey, let's do this one with a little theme because
What do you mean a little theme?
a little theme. I'll show you in a second. Our 20th anniversary is Valentine's Day. So I put it below it and I put it above. White glue. You're gonna have so much fun doing this.
The PVA makes it sort of waterproof if it's sealed on.
But we are gonna keep this inside.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it outside, but it makes it like splash proof and like you can give it a wipe if it gets dusty and stuff.
And I love putting, see how like it's already changed how this looks, right? And I'm gonna let the bottom of this, well, I'm gonna put it right up to the bottom. I'm not gonna take it down over the bottom.
Belinda got up at 4 a.m. and no one was here. We were actually sleeping for a change. We weren't up making bread.
Yeah, we had visitors today. We had two lovely friends stop by, didn't we, honey?
Bobby's went crazy with the emojis. Or
I
it's
love
emojis.
emotes.
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 Okay, he was...
Emotes. Okay. So I'm gonna rub this, and you just wanna get it smoothed out. You wanna get any air bubbles out of here. Just smooth it. This is very, very therapeutic. Now, while this is still like this is something else you can do. I have some paintings here that I cut up, little pieces out of. You could do that with it. I trimmed a painting that I was framing for somebody. I cut my signature off of there. But these little bits, I might do something with them. I'm gonna show you. But I'm gonna take and put some of these gold stars. I love a gold star. Do you love a gold star?
Priscilla reckons this is meditation, Bobby.
This is meditation.
Getting your fingers in glue and rubbing them all over the...
This is 100% meditation. These are just these little gold stars.
She's worse than a 2-year-old with finger paints.
I am. I finger painted a wall here,
Kathy.
didn't I? I'm getting ready to finger paint more walls
Yep.
here.
If you go to Priscilla's thing, there's like all kinds of videos, and she just posted today video with like pictures from 10 years ago and like 1920 and stuff like that of the church.
Yeah, 1910 I put one up from.
It's
So, babe,
go to the bio and you can go to the 1870.com as well, and there's lots of pictures there as well in
I'm
the
putting a lot
1870
of these
studio.
gold stars on. Can you see how beautiful they look? But then on each one of these gold stars, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put just a dab of glue because I never, ever, ever want them to fall off. This glue dries clear. That one came up and off now. Honey, pay attention because you're gonna have to do this to the other side. And I'm just gonna give it a little wipe over. I caught a little star on my finger. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. Do you know that song, honey?
Yep.
Sing it with me. Catch a falling
Happy
star.
New Year.
Put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. I love Perry Como. Okay, so these, you see how they're staying on, my love?
Mm-hmm.
And they might move around a little bit, but they look so pretty. And this stuff dries clear. So now I'm gonna keep doing that the whole way around, but since this is for Valentine's, and these are mine and Morton's golden years right here. These are our golden years. I have a whole bunch of cool, do you wanna maybe do the Valentines in these colors? Do you like those colors?
Yeah.
Or red, just red. I like these colors. Do you like them?
And it's whatever you want to put on it.
Okay.
The red's a thinner paper to work with.
The red is a thinner paper.
Thanks for following.
Decisions. I'm gonna do these, because these have a lot of different colors. This is like a batik mulberry paper.
Donya's in it.
I made this paper, it's a handmade paper that I made that I then put little silver butterflies all over. I'm gonna tear this because I love how it looks when you tear it. I'm gonna tear out my butterflies. I'm not gonna put a butterfly on it, but I wanna cover our little love jar. I wanna cover it with little hearts because, duh, it's a love jar. So I'm gonna just tear a little heart out. So I'm gonna take this. I could cut it with scissors rather, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna
You don't have to cover the rest of the jar for.
No, I am gonna cut it with paper, or cut it with scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. So I'm just gonna fold this in half and just make it a lovely little Valentine
I
shape.
missed what this. We just got sent those. Thank you.
So I'm gonna open this up. I have this beautiful little Valentine. I'm gonna take, and I'm not gonna go crazy with these, but I'm gonna put them where the stars aren't. I want to have love hearts on here. So, honey, you want to do this while it's still wet because it all just becomes sort of one piece then. Glue it on there while it's still wet. I'm going to take one of this, and if you just fold your paper in half and then cut your little half a heart shape. We all did this in school. We all made these little Valentines in school. Honey, in Scotland, did you make Valentines to give to people in your
Nope.
class? What?
Either kitty
You
cat
didn't
doll.
make a little mailbox? You didn't have little mailboxes in your
No.
classroom?
That's just not British, is it?
Oh, babe, you were deprived. We always had to give Valentines to
Yeah, we never had that.
everybody.
That nonsense when you have that and you
I love it.
you can buy packs of
I'm
50
loving it.
Valentine's cards.
Look how it's looking. It's already looking beautiful. And this is tissue paper, plain white tissue paper. Okay, do you want to get started on it? And I'll do another one. Are you happy to finish this one?
Yeah, what am I doing there? What paper?
Okay, I'm gonna take these out to put it in the next jar. You're doing it with this paper, this white paper here. Give you some room there. And I'm gonna put these down.
Oh.
I'm gonna do a little wee yogurt jar.
Kitty cat
This.
dolls using a lot of different emotes.
And Morton,
Are they emotes or
honey,
emojis?
come,
I never know.
look here. Come closer.
What?
Come closer so people can see what you're up
Alright.
to.
I didn't know what I'm up to, so it'll be a surprise if I let people
So,
see it.
how about I make your hearts? You
Right.
put your, and I'm gonna show you next level awesome. Put a wee jar, look. Oh my gosh. The little wee jar inside. How cute is that, honey? But that's gonna we gotta have the lights on in there for Morton. And Bindi Luhu sent us a whole bunch of these. Thank you so much, Bindi Luhu. I love them. I love these little fairy lights so much. So put it on, honey, be on the camera. Come on over there. Oh no, I just spilled all
You
the
didn't want to do
stuff.
that now, did you?
I did not want to do that.
You wanted to keep them in the bowl, didn't you?
I did want to keep them in the bowl. Sorry. Morton, you're going to be good at this, I can tell. And the secret is crinkle up your paper before you put it on. You didn't want to do that, didn't you?
No, the glue will come out on the table now.
Morton, you're a hoot. So work it all over, crinkle it, get wild with it. Get wild. I'm gonna tidy these little stars up, babe, for us that I spilled. Because they're gonna be everywhere. But babe, your job is putting on the gold stars.
So you wanted the tissue paper put on?
Yeah, tissue paper and gold stars. There they are. Put these on this or... Honey, you control your glue. Morton's getting wild with his glue. Make sure you're on the camera, my love. Now, I'm gonna show, I have an idea that I've never done before. So whenever we're doing Mystery Mondays, I wanna try something. I love to try new things. Right, Morton?
Mm-hmm.
Like to a point where it's borderline kooky. But I have an idea that I wanna see if it'll work. We will see. We will see. I think it will. So my idea is I'm gonna put my little on and off that Bindi Lou who gave us in here. And then I'm gonna take this right up to the tippy top, right up to the tippy top. And then I'm gonna start to wrap it just at the top. I'm gonna wrap it. Maybe I just wrap the whole thing. Yep, I'll wrap the whole thing. This is gonna slide around. But I'm gonna stop it from sliding. So I'm gonna wrap this whole thing. And then I'm gonna glue it. Martin, I'm gonna glue it. I'm gonna glue these fairy lights on, honey.
Right.
I think they'll look beautiful. And I wanna use an opaque paper. Oh my gosh, maybe I use this cloth. Maybe I put that cloth, oh, yes, yes. Okay, I'm not gonna use the paper. This is like a thin cheesecloth. I'm gonna put this on instead. Oh my gosh, I'm madly in love with this, honey. And I could use hot glue, but I'm not going to. Baby, gotta come back on the camera. There you go. And here's some gold stars. What the heck? Babe, did you set it down? There's gold stars with glue. They have glue on them. They came off. Honey.
What?
That's all manky. Look, you ruined that. Babe.
How did I ruin that? It must have peeled off
Look,
itself.
right here's the color. You can't set it on that side there.
You never told me
Is it
that.
on? Morton, it's glue. Morton's messing it up now. Come on, honey. Oh, don't try. We'll clean it, we'll wash it up after. Okay, so this one, I think I'm gonna put this on, and
We've got all different colours of tissue paper.
and you can use material too.
These were for the Dollar Tree. It was like all the colours of the rainbow. It's actually for like gift wrapping.
So this, I'm gonna just, I might tie a knot in this and make this a little hanging light. I might, but first I gotta put this down. You can't lay it on its edge.
Yeah, I think you're gonna hate it.
Honey, you can do this, just keep putting your glue on. You just can't lay it on its side on the table, my love. Do this next piece here. And then put your stars on. Just can't lay it on its side while you're working with it. Okay, so are you okay?
I just got a hiccup.
All right, so this is proving to be a little bit more difficult. I'm not going to put cloth on it. I want to, but I'm not going to because I really want to put tissue paper on it. Or paper on it. I'm hot. Are you warm? Nope. Ugh, I'm burning up. So this is a tissue paper that has dried leaves in it. And I'm gonna experiment. How this would look on here. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks super pretty. Honey, you gotta stay on the camera. Come down there, closer. Can you see?
I'm not really wanting people to see me making a dog's bottom.
You're not doing bad. I actually want to I'm just going to use the plain white tissue paper. I'm going with what we have at home. I have a whole bunch of different stuff here, but this is just a piece of plain white tissue paper. So I'm going to take and I'm going to put this over my fairy lights. Keep it on the camera. Keep it on the camera. Put that down. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I did that. That looks amazing. Honey, yours is looking amazing too. And now see how Morton has his hand stuck in there? You want to do that. Keep it up off the table because he had set that down on the table, gluey side down, and it doesn't work.
Yes, one would recommend that one puts doing a sheet on your table to protect it, because I just got glue all over this shit.
Honey, the glue washes off. Water soluble. Look how cool that looks. This is a little wee jar. This would be cute to hold a little mossy terrarium in. So I'm putting it down on the bottom part. As soon as Morton is done with his little part, he's going to read comments too. So if you have questions, you have comments, he will answer them. I get lost while I'm crafting. I can't help myself. I get lost in the process. And I've never tried this before. It's gonna hold the fairy lights on there, and it looks beyond cool. And from the inside, like the inside is all smooth. The wires are all hidden under this. Why haven't I done this before? Have you done this before? Honey, come back on.
I'm not doing well here.
You are doing well.
Come on.
Oh, don't put it on the bottom.
No, on the bottom. It's doing it at the
Okay.
edge.
You don't want to do it on the bottom. Let the top dry, and then you can flip it over and then do your bottom. Save your bottom till last. Okay, now I'm putting that on. And I want to hide all these wires, all the little fairy light wires. Oh, look how it looks, that one poked out. I kind of like it poked out. You can experiment with these. I'm gonna poke some of them out. And you poke them out just by running your fingernail over, and look, it lets that really poke out bright. I love it. So you could, when these dry, you can use felt tip markers on them. Like right now, I could put watercolor on them. You could paint them with acrylic. You could do anything with them. I'm loving how this looks. I love it. And you got to get
Right,
all your
yeah.
little stars on.
Oh man, stars.
You want me to do the stars? Do the stars, honey. You can do it. I have faith in you. You left out a big sigh. Just make sure you're on the camera, babe. Come closer to me. There you go. I'm poking these out, finding these. You get gold stars all over that. And then I'll put the love hearts on. I love how this one looks. I don't think I want to put any color on it at all. So get your paper in position how you want it, and then coat the heck out of the top of it. I feel like you keep rubbing that on me. I know you're not, but it feels like that. This is so goopy fun, isn't it? Honey, did you get to do goopy fun crafts like this when you were a kid?
Not really, no.
I wasn't supposed to, but I did. Babe, quit touching it into my arm. You're gonna turn it red from my sweater. Fibers will pop out. Okay, I'm gonna sit mine back and let it dry. I love it. I'll set it right here to dry. You can look at it. I don't want it to be in the way. Oh, and the other thing you can do when you're doing this, this is a little silver ribbon. I think I'm gonna do that here. And take it. You can decorate it with yarn. You can decorate it with whatever you want to decorate it with. I'm going to take a little silver ribbon. And just right around the top. Wow, this is all wet. Just going to take it. I'll put a little tie on it. We sell these in the studio. I make these all the time, don't I, honey?
Mm-hmm.
These are super popular. So if you're an artist and crafter, you want something great to help the environment because you're recycling. These little jars, you can use them to keep things in. You don't have to have fairy lights in them, but they look a lot better with fairy lights. That one, I just put the little silver ribbon on it. And I'm just getting that down so it'll stay glued on. It'll stay glued on. And I love it. What do you think? How cute is that? That's pretty flippin' cute. I'm gonna set that up there to dry. Oopsie. Oh. I got a little wild with it. Put it up on an upside down one. You don't have to do the bottom. You can if you want to. I don't want it to fall down. I'm just gonna set it down on our table. Now I want to show you another kind. What time is it? Can somebody say what time it is, please? Hi. You want to come sleep over and do arts and crafts? Yes, yes, yes. And thank you for the butterfly. Thank you, I love you. Hello, hello. This is a goopy, messy, fun thing. We have all kinds of videos on the sourdough. 7:20, great, we have plenty. Is it 7:30? 7:30, we have plenty of time. Thank you. Thank you, yay. Okay, I want to show you some more. Morton, oh, I gotta make the hearts. I'm making the hearts. Let's make more hearts out of this beautiful, look at that beautiful mulberry paper. Beautiful. So they're gonna be all different sizes, all different shapes. These little love hearts. I was gonna tear them, but I forgot how thick this paper is. This paper is thick. One love heart. Honey, you can't set it down on the table. You did it again. Babe, look, these stars come off when you set it down on the table. You gotta hold it up. Honey,
Right.
gotta keep it up in the air. I'm gonna help you put on some stars. Okay, now I'm gonna cut these. These little hearts are so beautiful. And these little pieces like this, I might put on as accents too. But I definitely want these to look like hearts. And I want us to put little love words in. I'm gonna say, every once in a while, let's just get them out, read them. And it could be like, I love the sunrise that happened this morning. I will have to write that one, Martin, though, won't I? Martin's not a sunrise guy, are you, babe? Martin's a, look at that heart. Oh my gosh. These colors are so gorgeous. So gorgeous.
I think
Fold it
that's
in
enough stars,
Okay.
including the ones stuck to the table.
Martin has declared that's enough stars. So baby, you start reading the comments. And I'm
No,
gonna
this
put the
is
hearts on.
this is the Christmas market room that she's going to keep as a market
I'm
for
gonna keep it always
all
up.
year.
I'm gonna do workshops in here. I'm gonna do market spaces in here. We'll showcase other artists and crafters in here sometimes. We're gonna do a lot of fun stuff with this space.
PA, New York, Indiana.
Wow.
Amelia says she's late to the party. Eastern, yep.
Just cutting these
Thanks
little
for
out.
sharing the live. Yeah, this is what we had set up for the Christmas market all round about us. Hi there, user. And that's what Mama says. Hi there, favourite TikTok friends.
Oh,
Yeah, you can use anything, magazines, newspapers, and when you use this glue, what's good about it is it's this kind of PVA type stuff. It's water soluble when it's wet, and I would double check it, but normally this stuff, when it's wet and not completely dried, it'll wash out, but if you let it dry, it becomes waterproof. That's how PVAs normally work. So it says washable, dries fast and clear, stronghold safe, non-toxic. But I think that stuff, it's once it dries, it's pretty difficult to wash out. So it means that you can like give the stuff a wipe. But check if you want, get a PVA glue, and it definitely dries waterproof. But I think this is a type of PVA. Doesn't actually tell you on it.
yeah, over here, they don't really talk about
Yeah, it
PVA.
says clean up. For clean up, wipe away excess glue with warm water before glue dries. So I think once it dries, it's waterproof. So did you make the tie-dye paper?
Yes. And I'm gonna do paper making. Paper making workshops
And
with you
I
too.
have to apologise. I think that's Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish. So if you could like ask your question again in English, I apologise for that, as I would like to learn it. It's
Yes.
that
See,
and a lot of other languages. I learned a little bit of German in school, but I'm absolutely hopeless at it. is, although I did surprise myself, we went on vacation in Europe, and when we were in Germany, I remembered enough to order rooms and dinner and stuff
You
like
did
that.
really good, honey.
Except the Germans had a good laugh at my Scottish accent.
It was great. This is gonna look so cool on that log you found. Let's put this as soon as we come in the door.
Hi there.
I want this to, I wanna see this as soon as we come in our door here.
You're very welcome.
Put a little,
Real name translated says that I thank you for being so kind to her. You're very welcome.
Morton is so good. So
And
good.
she said, hello, aunt, to Valentina. Oh, that's Valentina's aunt.
Oh, wow. How is Valentina? How's she
She-
doing? Is she still in Ohio? That's exciting. We're without any workwears right now.
Hi, everybody.
I'm gonna put a couple more silver stars on, or golden stars on, just because I
I think a
love how
watch.
they
I don't know if I
look.
damaged the tissue. It's difficult to tell with
It's
it being
okay.
white.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I hope Valentina had a good New Year as well. And
Yes.
Christmas, because she left us just shortly before
Yeah, just
Christmas.
right before Christmas.
Yeah, I think what is it, the other one that's on the now, Priscilla? That's no Facebook, is it?
YouTube.
We're on YouTube, and
It'll be always on YouTube.
it's using, like, this used to be peaches, and it's just decorating the jar with tissue papers and stars. And this one, Priscilla wants it to be a note jar that you leave messages for your partner and
Or
saying-
yourself.
And, but
You can-
do
hey,
things.
Give yourself love notes. Please. Tell yourself lovely things.
No, that's marbles, so there's no point showing that. Like, these two here, can everybody see? These are examples of jars that we picked up at the
Vases, honey.
community aid, flower vases. These are actually, I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, these are actually antique Hoosier vases that we picked up at the community aid. And it's actually pretty crazy. I think we got these for $1 each. But if you look them up online, they can be like $4 or $5 that they're worth. So when you're at your community aid, have a look out. Hoosier's a brand for I think it was the 50s. But you can repurpose them, and like this one,
I'm
she did
putting,
with
I'm
a-
putting this thick on.
this is a big heavy flower vase she did with a patriotic design.
Little red,
and-
white, and blue.
And as I said, because you're using PVA glue, when it dries, it's slightly it's waterproof. Obviously, you can't soak it in water or it would come off. So if you're using it as a flower vase, if you're using it as a flower vase, the shouldn't damage it too much.
Yeah, we could put water in here
Yeah.
as long as I didn't have my fairy
Yeah,
lights in there.
thanks, Louisiana. It was great meeting Valentina. It was.
Yeah, it was
Hopefully,
really
she's having a
fun.
good time where she moved on to.
Yes.
It was crazy because of the snowstorm. Priscilla had to take her down to Harrisburg at 5 o'clock in the morning as
That's
we had the
right. Oh
snowstorm
my
coming,
gosh,
and
that-
she don't think her.
She took a train then.
Yeah, I think her
an
train was
earlier
like
train.
5 o'clock at
No,
night.
she was
But
gonna take a bus.
all right,
And then I told her, switch to the train if you can, because the bus was not gonna run, because it was,
yeah, it was
the highways
snow-
were shutting
Yeah,
down.
the highways were shutting down, and
It
it's like,
took me like, remember, it
yeah,
took
you
me
didn't
like
get
2
back till
hours
it.
to
Yeah,
get back.
yeah, it's usually like an hour and a half to get down
It
the
was
road.
crazy.
And Priscilla left here at just after 5 and didn't get back till about 10 o'clock. It was crazy.
I'm putting more stars on.
But yeah, this is like these little yogurt jars. You've got olive jars, or I think might have been mushrooms in there. But also as well, Priscilla's going to show you in a minute, these ones have got the labels peeled off. Depending on what you're up to, because if you're covering it in thick enough tissue,
Yeah, you
that's
don't have to
opaque,
peel the label
you
off.
don't need to peel the labels off because it will cover it up completely.
Yep.
So if you're using like pictures of your grandchildren or something like that to cover the jars, then they're opaque, so you won't actually need to peel the labels off.
And look how I'm just sticking these stars
Yeah,
on.
this is how she did it on the ooh jars.
Wee, honey.
Wee.
Wee. When this
Thanks for
dries,
the roses.
when this dries, I might give it another coating of the. Are
Does
my
that need more
hearts right
tissue
on
around the
here?
lip?
My
What'd you say?
heart's right.
Oh, I missed a
Oh,
bit there.
I need a heart here. Maybe. Do I? Oh, it's hard to tell.
But it's also as well, you're not restricted to like the jars, glass as well. You can do it on plastic. If you've got kids and you're worried about it getting broken, like you know
Yeah, you can do this
I
on
actually
plastic,
washed a
like
couple to
like
let
a
you see what you
mayonnaise
can use.
jar. You can use it on, you can do this on anything. So I'm just coating I'm coating all the hearts again, all the stars. Look how beautiful those stars look. And I'm just using my glue finger to pick these stars up. And you can get fussy and precise with them. I'm not. I'm just touching them on. I think they look beautiful that way. I love them. Oh, I have a lot more stars. Good. I'll save these stars. So now what I'm gonna do is go over, see here where the line is, where that line is, where that joined? I'm gonna go over and just tear a little piece of this up. And I'm gonna coat my finger on it. I'm gonna wipe off my finger with this piece. And get all my little sparkly stars off. And this little piece.
Use glitter and everything as well.
Oh yeah, glitter. Get crazy with these. You're gonna love doing these.
Yeah, we've got glass jars, but I forgot earlier on these kind of things too, the
Yes.
yogurt cartons.
Honey,
So,
I'm gonna do a couple of those
as,
because I need them back in the studio.
So like these, if you've got younger children that could be quite clumsy with glass, these are ideal because obviously, drop it on the table, it's not going to do
You
anything.
just went all over the stars.
Yeah, it's just a couple of stars. But you know what I mean, you
Wild
can
man.
kick these about the room and they're not going to break. So, and the ones, I like these ones that I've not took the label off that right now, but I like these ones that if you're keeping things in it with the clear lids, you can see what it is, but like that
I'm
one,
gonna put these thicker
you
ones
can
on here.
put the opaque papers and that over the top of there and you can have a nice lid to put
Yeah.
on the container
I'm
too.
gonna do that. I'm gonna make a couple pretty ones to take back into the studio. Just let them there, my love.
Yeah.
And you can read the screen, babe.
Yeah, I don't know where all the glitter is.
Oh, I do. I'm not gonna get that glitter tonight.
We have the studio,
But look, see how this goes up around like that to give it a little bit of dimension?
is
And then just glue it down. So you can get very 3D with these.
the, for, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, I was saying, it must be hard to sell things. It's like Priscilla has if you go into the bio, you'll see the 1870studio.com and there's all different kinds
Wait,
of art
what was
that she
the
does.
question? It
It's
must be
hard
hard.
to sell.
Hard to sell these?
Yeah.
I can't make these fast enough.
But it's
I
like
can't make
these
these
are more
fast
these
enough.
are more difficult to ship out. We normally sell these locally.
Yeah, they sell to
We
our
can
local
ship them, but
customers.
because of their size, they're more awkward. Because it's really weird when you get a shape like that. Because of the size of the box it puts into it, it makes it like a dimensional postal thing. So it makes it more expensive.
Yes.
Is,
We don't ship these, but we.
Yeah, metal formula
sell them
can
local.
any container and like tin cans.
I'm gonna say this one's done, babe.
Biscuit cans, like the soda crackers
That
come in
one's
and things
done.
like that. You can do that with anything. Is the thing with the steel cans is you would obviously not want to put the tissue around the top where the lid would press on. Just put it up close to the top so you can still press the lid on.
Up here, for this one though, I'm gonna cut a collar.
All right, I see. They said that meant hard to sell as in wants to keep them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. But if you make arts and crafts stuff to sell, make these and take them to your art and craft shows. They really do sell like hotcakes, these. So this, I'm gonna cut a little strip, I'm gonna cut a little band.
Because the other thing that you can do with them as well is this is one.
Honey, this is wet glue, babe.
This is one that Priscilla did with all the tissue. And then she painted a mermaid on it and did the slogan that reads, "She is a mermaid, but approach her with caution. Her mind swims at a depth most would drown in." And it was written by J. Ironward. And so if you've got that, you can do like happy birthday, 25th anniversary. You can make your own
you
unique,
can
like anniversary
personalize
gifts,
these.
birthday gifts and things like that.
I'm gonna put a collar on this one of this gorgeous paper, because I gotta show you how to make paper. You're gonna love paper making. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna put this little collar on here. Glue the back side. Bring this up around. Glue. Morton, you did a really good job, honey. Did you have fun?
Right.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
Are you gonna use this, honey?
Yeah, maybe.
Morton,
I'll walk past it and forget about it.
Morton, I better find some little love notes in here from you.
This is not saying, can I be my sales manager?
If I don't find little love notes in here from you, honey, I'm gonna tell our TikTok friend that you are not sending me love notes.
I'll make you breakfast. What more do you want?
That is a love note, I guess.
And you got it in bed last week.
Yeah, right before I got so sick.
Hi there. And like I said, if you're looking for something unusual, like as an unusual gift, that if you think someone would like it, you can put like a 25 on it or like 30, for an anniversary gift, and like put like flowers or whatever into it to give them for their anniversary.
It's grabbed a hold of me. I'm gonna put on.
Bread's better than a love note.
Yeah, but a love note's calorie free. Help, it won't come off. There we go.
And you can put ribbon around the top as well.
Yeah,
Hi,
this one,
Italian babe, and anybody that's joining that I missed who it was.
I'm
So,
gonna put.
No, they're both married.
Your brothers?
Yep.
I got the pick of the litter. I got the pick of the litter.
Thanks for all the likes everybody's
you
sending
know
and the gifts and
I'm gonna
everything.
say Morton's the best, you know that.
Decorating, repurposing and decorating jars that would normally go into the recycle. This one, Priscilla wants me to put love notes in for her.
I'm gonna put love notes in for you too, honey. And you can take it out.
I'm surprised she's not saying enough to use it as a swear jar.
Oh, this isn't big
It
enough
wouldn't
for
be a
your
big enough
swear
jar. You would need a 5-gallon bucket.
Honey, we need a 55 gallon drum for your swear jar. Morton. So I'm just coating this up. I'm gonna call this one done. Let it dry, and I'll put pictures. I'll make a little TikTok on this tomorrow. I'll do a little YouTube video on how they look when they're done. They look so beautiful when they're done. I like it with,
Before,
yep, before,
it was a peaches jar.
before.
And I haven't a clue what happened to the lids, but if you want, you can actually decorate the lids as well. And you can have it as a jar that you
What
can
do you
put a lid
think?
on.
Do you like this? Is this something you would make? And then Morton I can't set it in it right now because it's all wet, but Morton brought me this in today, and I'm gonna set this on our entrance table, put this little love heart there, right? Our little love note jar. I love this. It's so much better, babe, than I could have ever thought. And the best thing was he made it with me.
Beautiful candle holder, they're saying.
Yes, so pretty for candles. And that's little fairy lights that are in there now. Okay, so this one, let's take this up here. And this is another one that I just did. And I wrapped the fairy lights around it, and then I put this on with glue. And I just got some stars on here. That's okay. I did both of those. Set that there.
That's gonna fall.
It won't fall. It needs to be there. It will dry.
I don't know where our ones went.
Okay, so this is a yogurt. There's a little star on
Do
there.
you want that one or do you want that one?
This one has a lid too. So I need a pencil holder in my in the new stained glass area. So I'm not gonna have the lid on it.
I don't know where your ones
I'll
went, but the
recycle that
flameless
lid.
candles look really good inside them.
So this, I'm gonna take, this is paper that I made. Put this on the back of it. Put this on here.
I thought you would have had to coat the whole thing with glue again.
No, well, I put it on the back of there, and then I'm
Right.
gonna coat the front. Coating the front helps it mold right down. I should have put one of those little kitty cats on here, too. I have kitty cat paper like this. And the secret for this, you want to keep the paper going the whole way around. And this is where we use up our little bits and scraps. Use up your little scrappy bits here. Look at, put a little scrap on. And the glue will soak through. I am gonna put a bunch of glue right down here. This is gonna be so cute. And I really needed to do this. I have a little jar in there for my pencils and stuff. I don't know how, but I have so many pencils right now. Oh, that's a good idea.
I don't know what this
I'm gonna,
stuff is.
but look here, looky. See, I got the little heart I cut out in this one. So I'm gonna take that little heart. I'm gonna take a piece of, no, not red, that's clashing.
There you are.
No. I'm gonna take a piece of this cloth.
It might not be opaque enough to cover up the
Honey,
print.
you'll see what I'm gonna do. Have a little faith, babe.
Eh,
I like when Morton acts like I've never done a crafty thing before.
hey, our son's really artistic. Our daughter not so much, but she's
Well, she does
she's
other
creative
stuff.
in like business.
This area here
Is
where
it-
there's
yeah, you
no,
can. That's funnily enough. That's material.
there's no writing underneath this.
Yeah, you can use
So-
all your old T-shirts and stuff and just chop them up into all different colours and materials, or curtains or whatever that you get the patterns from.
Underneath, no, that's not gonna work
Real
there.
name saying they used friendship thread to form hearts on their jar.
Oh, I love it.
Hi, Firefight.
Darn it.
Yeah.
That guy.
What?
Well, I thought my space was big enough for my heart, but it's not on that side, but it'll be on this side. So I'm gonna put my material here, because my material is opaque.
Yeah, if you,
I mean,
if-
not opaque.
like these style of containers, because they've got print on them, and it's not a label that you can take off. You need to use the
Stuff
like-
you can't see through.
opaque
Or a couple
materials,
layers of tissue.
like the opaque materials like that, and or prints. A really fun one to use is if you've got a laser printer works better because inkjet runs, but Priscilla actually did a lampshade that's the other side of the room, so I can't show you. But she did similar on a lampshade of all different pictures of the family.
The grandkids just.
Yeah, the grandkids all round the lampshade.
It
And
is.
the
It's my favorite thing
yeah,
that I've
and
ever
the
made.
computer paper with
love
the
it.
print on it's quite opaque as well, so it would cover up the print. So they're good fun to make. You can make your own unique personalised pictures for them. Or if there's a
Yes.
particular one you did that it was like one of the tables she decoupaged with book pages. And like this,
Yes,
if
you
you've got,
can use
you can use an old
anything.
book or a magazine. And like we've got one over there just now, like Birds and Garden or something it's called. And if you get all the
Oh, that
pictures,
would
if
be
you get all the
pretty.
pictures of the birds and things like that, you can use that to put
Honey.
over the things. What?
And you know what else you can do with these?
What?
Put your dream board words on them, or your
Yeah.
dream board things. You could, if you have Chinese fortune cookies, messages, like, I like to save them sometimes. You can put that on here.
What is it that's hanging behind you, Priscilla?
Oh,
this.
the glass
If it's
above.
this, is it this you're seeing?
That's-
No, that's too. Aye.
that's
This
Vitrograph.
here's fused glass.
That
It was
yeah.
Vitrograph that was fused.
Yeah.
And it looks like a big sort of, what did you call that one? A mushroom patch or something? Thanks.
Listen to
I'm
that.
from just outside Edinburgh in Scotland.
Isn't it great? I love it.
Yeah, it's really
Dang
neat.
it.
You can do it on just about anything. It's like tin cans, glass jars, plastic bottles, anything really. It's just, it repurposes it and it's really good. Like Priscilla's going to be using this one as a pen and pencil holder.
It's gonna be a great pen and
And
pencil
the
holder.
good one, like I says, if you've got children, this one here, oh no, lift that one. It's like these style of jars, this is like a big one, is if you use those and you've got children and they drop them, they can break. But if you use yogurt cartons, like this is a big yogurt carton, but if you use like the 4-ounce yogurt cartons as well, or any kind of plastic carton, then if the kids drop them or knock them over, they're not going to get broken, so they're really good that way. And if you need them to have a little bit of weight in them, just glue something in the bottom, or, glue a stone inside the bottom of it and put some tissue paper in it to hide it, and it gives it a little bit of weight so that it won't fall over because the plastic's a little bit light. Yeah, the glass ones are better for makeup brushes, like the one that Priscilla
Oh,
just
yeah,
made
makeup
now.
brushes, paint brushes. Oh, get creative.
Yeah,
with
the one that
this.
Priscilla just made just now, because it's a bigger jar in glass, it's got a good bit of weight. So
This one.
when you put the brushes in it, it won't tip
This
over
would be
the same.
incredible for makeup brushes or paint brushes. Definitely incredible for that. Okay, where's more of my colored stuff there? Do I have any down there?
What are you
Is
looking
that
for?
all of it, this stuff?
Well, there's only this. Do
No,
you know
no,
where the?
no.
Do you know where the kimono
I
thing
don't
went?
know.
Is it through in
Don't-
the office?
Yeah, don't. It's all good. This will work.
What's that on the corner of the table with the flowers and the dogs and the cats?
No, this, yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use this heavy stuff here.
And you could do it on stones as well.
Oh, yeah, you could do this on stones. Plastic, glass.
If that's what you were going to
whatever.
say, PVT is.
Morton, I love making stuff with
Yeah,
you.
if everybody sent us a stone, we'd get enough to build a wall outside.
Yes. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
But I should have spaced out my paper better. Alexa,
Alexa
stop.
off.
I have this paper. And I think I'm gonna take one of my little kitty cats. And tear out one of these little kitty cats.
Alexa, come on the floor.
I don't know where he's going to. Morton's heading out. And I like to tear this. I love the edge when you tear this. And then tear this little circle. And a little flour. A little flour. Okay, we're almost done here. See if I have enough room for a kitty cat. I do. So on the back of this is batik. So this is paper that you can make this, and then this has just been painted while it's wet. I'll teach you how to do that. I'll put this down here. I'm loving the little kitty cat. More glue. Don't be afraid to put a whole lot of glue on here. This glue dries clear. It'll be semi-waterproof for you. And this, I'll use this for the next rest of my life. This will hold my, and I'll remember that we made it here on our first ever Mystery Monday together. A little birdie, yes. Honey, I'm not putting that on anything. Don't do that. You could.
Okay.
You could put that little bird on. I'm not gonna put it on anything. Well, I will do it. Come closer to me and give me a smooch
Hold
and
on, I'm
I'll do
looking for a
it.
better one. There might be other ones. There
It's
was
just because
butterflies
it's
in
different paper, babe.
Oh, there's chickens.
If Morton's going to the trouble of finding it, I'll put it on here.
What, daffodils?
Honey, I only have a little bit of space
All
left
right.
though, on here. And I didn't mean to sound rude to you, babe, I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Okay,
It's just a thought. Well, what I'll do is I'll tear some of these out and you can do it another plastic
yeah, we'll
one.
do it on another one. Let's do the other one with all the birds on it.
Yeah.
Morton is into it. Honey, you're missing the comments, babe. Stop doing that, babe. Come closer to
Any
me.
idea for the tooth fairy?
Ooh, that's good.
What was that? Send you a painted stone garden arrangement. Scraps of wrapping paper, old Christmas paper's ideal, or birthday.
That's a
Wrapping
great
paper
idea.
from birthday presents and everything's ideal.
That is a really good idea.
So that's why Priscilla keeps a lot of the stuff is,
Mm-hmm.
if you're using PVA glue, when it, like this stuff says that it's water washable, but it also says on the back, for cleanup, wipe away excess glue with warm water before glue dries. So
Well,
it's,
and if you wanted to seal it, you
yeah.
could paint it with lacquer.
Yeah, you could put polyurethane on
yeah,
it.
put like a
If you want to put it
polyurethane.
outside or something, you could paint it with
Yeah,
polyurethane.
I wouldn't,
But
I wouldn't do that.
But PVA glue is waterproof. They actually use PVA glue in concrete
Yes.
to waterproof swimming pools and things like that.
Yeah.
So when it's wet, it washes up with water, but once it dries out, it's polyvinyl acetate, I think it stands for.
Yep.
And so it becomes waterproof. And as long as you don't go soaking it in water so that the water gets underneath onto the plastic or the glass, it should be quite robust.
Yeah, just really coat it good with that. Honey, I'm excited for you to do a side-by-side on these,
On what?
the before and after. Look at that little man. Oh my gosh, he's so
What have we
cute.
got for before and after on that?
You have the one top, yeah.
It's slightly different. Yeah. Well, hello there, Aloha Girl and Danny. Who's new? There's a lot of new people coming in, so hello anybody that's new. Maybe not, but and they use some kind of plasticizer normally in the concrete to make it to make it waterproof, or it's like there's some kind of waterproofing agent that they put in the concrete. I'm not 100% sure what it is. But
Google it.
a simple one for people that's making a garden pond is PVA.
And in the UK, PVA is different than our white glue, probably, maybe. I don't know. So do your research.
they had light sleepers, so they did a tooth fairy cup, so no chance of waking them up. That's a good idea, instead of putting it under the pillow.
That's a good idea.
Somebody's in for Boston.
Hello, Boston.
Was that More Than a Feeling? Was it Boston?
Yeah. Sing it, Morton.
Yeah, I can't remember it. You didn't want to scare people away anyway.
And welcome to anybody that's new here. Thanks for following. Thanks for the likes. If you're on our YouTube, thanks for subscribing. You're amazing. I'm almost done.
Thanks, T-Girl.
I have just a little bit to go.
Thanks for sharing, Silver. She shared it with more than 5 people. Thank you.
Wow,
That's
thank
amazing.
you.
Oh, and we've got gifts. There's, what's cat's paws? Thank
oh,
you.
looky,
That's
for the
amazing.
little kitty cat.
Thanks very much.
Look for the little kitty cat.
Yeah.
I love it.
And what's that? A finger heart, I think.
Thank you.
Finger hearts. Thank you very much.
So
Yeah, she likes doing this stuff because she gets to stick her fingers in goopy glue. It's either that or finger painting, you know.
I
or
love
Or
it.
yesterday she was burning herself making the stained glass.
I didn't burn myself, honey.
Did you not? That makes a change. Or did you cut yourself?
No, it came back and splattered on my sweater, though.
Not
Same
right. She
sweater I
burnt it.
have
No,
on.
that was your buttonhole, remember?
No,
she thought,
but it also
she thought
splattered
she'd
on
singed a hole in her jumper, but it was her buttonhole.
It was. It was.
What's your YouTube name?
The same, the 1870 studio, and there's a link in our bio for
There's
it.
a link in the bio, the
Honey,
1870
come
studio.
closer to me, you're off the screen.
Thank you. It's from outside Edinburgh in Scotland. Or were you talking about Priscilla's? It's from,
Pennsylvania,
yep,
my exotic accent.
yep. I've not got the accent. It's you guys that have got the accent.
Where-
Oh, I just saw an absolutely hilarious one on Graham Norton. There was these actors sitting talking, and there's this guy for Liverpool, and this guest on Graham Norton says to him, "Can you put on an English accent?" And
He was from
he
Liverpool.
just burst out laughing. It was absolutely brilliant. And then
It
he
was
started
good.
putting on the received pronunciation accent.
It was
It
really
was
good.
superb.
I think I'm almost done here with this little.
This
kitty
and that
cat.
almost put their paintbrush in the drink when they were unalive.
That's why I keep all my drinks in closed drinks. I've done it before.
I think you can see both our hands are occupied. No, we never made bread today. What I usually do is I feed it all up and I make like a few loaves, and it does about a week.
We were able to give some bread away today, though. Weren't we, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, this one's done.
Or you're in Britain, or you MPVT?
Hold yours up, my love.
Oh, this one.
So this is the
They're
done
slightly
one.
different styles, but it's like 2 different yogurt cartons. Can you see the text on the inside? Do you have to do the inside of that now? You know how there was...
I can see through there.
All right.
But that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. But if you wanted to, I have some, I'm not going to use it on here though. I have some cool,
House kids' teeth built the Fairy Queen's castles. Greenock they're in. Oh yeah, west of Scotland. My mum was for Renfrew.
I have some other paper here that I'm just going to layer the paper up over where that showed through, honey.
We're hoping that the bear's hibernating now because we've not seen him for a wee
I
while.
thought I heard the bear last night though. I was still awake at
Yeah, they're
3 in
saying
the
you could
morning.
paint the inside and you wouldn't see. I don't know if you put paper on the inside,
Look,
if that would stop it
You can't see
shining
the
through.
inside,
Could
and
you,
it only came
yeah,
through in
you
the
could
one
do
spot.
that as well, yeah. You could gesso them first and then decorate
Oh, yeah.
them.
Hit them with spray paint. You could do any of
Yeah,
that.
paint them in, even just kills, you know,
Yeah,
with
anything.
the wall paint, anything that's an opaque. Yeah.
Down there at the bottom.
Oh, you work in the Bridge of Weir.
Oh,
Yeah, I
neat.
used to like visiting my gran. It was like my uncle would take us now and again on his motorbike across the Renfrew ferry.
Did he?
When it was actually the car ferry and not just the people ferry. That was a long time
Wow.
ago.
Was
We
it
used to
your
play,
uncle?
my Uncle David, we used to plague him when we went through till he would take us out for a ride on the back of his motorbike.
Wow, have you told that to Stephen?
Oh,
You
Stephen's
should
got a
tell
Ducati.
Steve.
What's he interested
No,
on me going a
he'd be
backie?
interested. It was a story about his dad, honey.
It wasn't his dad, it was my Uncle David.
That's Stephen's
No,
dad.
no,
Oh,
that's Bobby.
David. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, my cousin's not
Wrong
interested
uncle.
in me going for a backie on a motorbike. It's like he's got a Ducati.
Does he?
Aye. And he's got the old BSA that his dad used to have.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
The
Okay.
lighting behind us is, oh, that's
It's a hula hoop.
it's a hula hoop with, it's Christmas LEDs that Priscilla
It's
put on them.
Christmas, but it's tulle. It's the fabric tulle that I just have tied all around it.
Yeah, Gesso's a nice opaque like paint to use for using.
I'm done
You
with
usually
this little
treat the
fella.
canvas with that first, don't you, Gesso?
I keep finding one more spot. Yeah, you treat.
Yeah, it's actually in Glasgow now, the Renfrew Ferry. It was, we went to some exhibition near where it's parked now. But it's quite interesting. My uncle was telling me that a lot of times there was something that would happen and a boat would go up where it shouldn't and it would bust the chains on the ferry and it would end up floating away downstream.
I'm gonna put in a thing of fairy lights in here and see what it looks like.
What's that?
I think fairy lights would light it up too.
Selling a ferry boat they turned
Yeah.
into a house. That sounds interesting.
Fairy lights light it up too. These would be super cute, like little lanterns. I love it.
This is for anything. Priscilla's going to use this one that she
This-
made for
okay, so
keeping her pens and pencils
This
in.
one, yep, this one, my pen and pencils are gonna go in out in the cemetery studio. That's gonna sit on my windowsill.
And this one,
wait.
someone actually suggested like makeup brushes. This one's nice and heavy, that if it was on like a bedside cabinet or whatever, it wouldn't fall over. It was actually originally a
these
peach
in.
jar. And once it dries, it's like nice so that it wouldn't fall over. Yeah, I would.
This is gonna be our little love jar.
Yeah, Silver Lily, we know the bear's there. There's no way I would go near him. That's amazing, teaching yourself to paint using YouTube.
Okay, and then this, what do you think about this one, honey?
What about it?
What do you think about it? I'm
Yeah, it's neat.
asking.
They're saying they love the stars.
Which one is your favorite?
Yeah, Priscilla's actually got one that, what she actually did was, we used their black and white, you can use the colour as well, because colour, if you've got a colour laser printer, laser works better than inkjet, because the inkjet will bleed when you use the wet PVA on it, but the laser doesn't bleed, and she decorated a lampshade with all pictures of her grandchildren and decoupaged the whole, and using the same style that she did
It's
with
amazing. It is amazing.
she did the lampshade, so yeah,
Isn't
it
it
works really
beautiful,
neat.
honey?
Yep. So you can bring life back to an old lampshade that you're tired of.
Yes.
The wee jar with the lights is the favourite, and it's
Jar?
that's a mushroom jar, was it, or was that the yogurt one?
This was yogurt, honey.
I think it was a bigger.
It's oui. It says made in France. It's oui.
Thanks, 420. But yeah, like we were saying, if sorry if I'm repeating myself, but if there's new people in, if you're doing crafts with kids, the plastic containers like this that you get yogurts and things like that in, these are really good because you can do exactly the same thing as you do on the glass. But if the kids drop them or knock them off the table or whatever in their room, they'll not break. But I mean, if they're covered in the paper, the good thing, it sort of makes them like safety glass because the glue keeps them together.
Martin, I just thought of something I could do with this because this little guy's out at the end. You know how I do my little hot glue mushrooms?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some of these come out and I'm gonna make little hot glue mushrooms on these.
But yeah, it's like the other thing too, when you're looking for stuff to use.
Oh, you're gonna be a little mushroom.
We've got like this magazine
Maybe.
here. We've got this. and I just went into it, and if you cut and tear pictures out the magazine, you can use them to decoupage and decorate the jars as well.
Well, honey, have you had fun?
If you look at the bio, there's the 1870studio.com, and everything that Priscilla makes and does is on that, and you can see for if you want to,
Everything.
if there's anything you're interested in that you would like to get, it'll tell you how many bananas it would be on there. But she does paintings, glass work, clay work, this kind of stuff. And
And
like you can see the
every-
fused glass behind us, stained glass.
And every Monday in January,
Yeah, she's going to do it next. Oh, sorry, you were
yep,
answering
every
that.
Monday in January, I want to make projects with you. And I was going to use hot glue, but I thought I'm going to just go ahead and do a little mushroom out of this glue. See how I'm doing a little mushroom here? I'm going to do a little mushroom on here and turn this little jar into a little mushroom jar. And by doing this, I'm going to peel all the glue off my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have all the glue off your fingers?
Yeah, I
honey?
never had much on it.
I
Hi,
have
Tonya.
a lot of glue on my fingers.
Hello to anybody that's just new in. It's like Priscilla's just finishing up doing is it decoupage you call it? What do you call that thing?
It is
I was trying to get it
decoupage.
onto the two cameras. As using we're using tissue papers as one of the papers we
Honey,
used.
don't
oh,
bring
no.
any more papers over
I'm
here,
not, I'm
though.
just showing them this. It was like, this was a pack of
Honey,
tissue paper that was
Morton.
from the Dollar Tree.
Morton's getting
It was actually it was
wild.
actually for using in gift wrapping and stuff. So it's not, it's a good place to get it. You probably get it in Walmart or somewhere like that, Michael's or Joanne, somewhere like that.
The dollar store.
But the Dollar Tree is
Or
probably your
Walmart.
best bet.
And that one's plastic. That one's gonna be a, whatever holder, brush holder. And I'm gonna make some little mushrooms. Everybody has seen, I'm sure you've seen the videos about making hot glue mushrooms. I make them. You can also make mushrooms out of PVA. And you wanna get it tacky, almost like clay. And I'm just peeling off all of this glue. This takes you back to childhood. Peeling off all this glue that's on my
Did you
fingers.
see the question there, Priscilla, for Angel Eyes?
What is it?
So you did these just using the tissue paper and white glue.
Tissue
You used
paper and
mulberry
white glue.
paper as well, wasn't it?
I used mulberry paper on that one, tissue paper and white tissue paper and white glue. Do you like Mystery Monday?
Well, thanks for the finger
Thank you
cats
for
and,
all the
and
goodies.
cat
What do you
paws.
guys
Thank
think? What do you think of Mystery Monday? Do you like it? Is it something you want to see again? Different things every week. But I want to do it with things that that you hopefully have around your house.
We're in Pennsylvania. Oh, what's that?
Oh, I think that's a celebration. I think you like it.
Confetti it was.
Thank you, yes.
What did we have for New Year's dinner again?
I forget what we had for New Year's dinner. Yeah, you love this Mystery Monday. If you didn't get to see the whole thing, it will be on YouTube forever and ever and ever. And I would love it if everybody would go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. If you're on YouTube, hey YouTube. So we're doing live from there. It's actually a different angle. It's really weird, but I'm gonna I'll put a video up the day before Monday. I'll do it on Sunday, telling you what you need to, if you want to craft with us. So I'm gonna always try to do things that you probably have in your house. Hopefully, it's a lot of stuff like this. Next week, I'm gonna tell you. I'll give it to you in advance so you can do this. Honey, you know what we're gonna do when I say this, but don't tell. Scissors. Bring scissors next week. And aluminum cans. Honey, how do you say aluminum cans?
Aluminium.
Aluminium cans.
You spell it wrong like gasoline. It's petroleum.
So tomorrow, or, yeah. This is what you want to bring on Monday. This is what you want to bring to your craft table. You bring an aluminum can, aluminum can, a pen that doesn't write anymore, like a ballpoint pen that doesn't write anymore, a pair of scissors, not your sewing scissors, and a piece of cardboard. That's what you're bringing next week, right? This week you brought a jar, you brought glue, you brought scissors, and we didn't really, I did use the scissors to make the hearts. But I want to do that's glass, and that's a piece of fused glass that I make. It's just a piece of hanging art, good for the window. The hubby does have the patience of a saint. He is awesome.
What's that German folk pronounce it?
Canned veggies, aluminum, no, like a soda can. A soda can is what you want. You know what I'm gonna have them do now?
Nope. I'm assuming it's
Honey.
the decoration. Well, why did you ask me?
I wanted you to say yes, you knew.
I was gonna have
know.
a guess.
You know, so one aluminum can, more if you got it, have it clean, a pair of scissors, like just like, these are just like, I'll use these next week. Or maybe I won't. These are my case scissors. I won't use these next
They
week. These are
sharpen
good
them.
ones. It will sharpen your scissors, but don't use your best scissors. But use scissors that are heavier duty. Maybe they should bring masking tape too. A pen that doesn't write anymore. This sounds like a treasure hunt.
Or a sharp stick.
No, a sharp stick
A
won't
pencil
work.
works as well.
Don't listen to Morton on this one.
Sharpen a stick with a pencil sharpener and that works.
No. Don't do that. I'll give you the list. I'll make a little ticky-tock. And everybody, we love doing these. I'm gonna say bye to our YouTube people now. Bye-bye, YouTube
Cheerio.
people. And